Market. It's always important to know where your interest in mortgage rates are lying and how it could impact how you buy or sell. Here to give us a breakdown of the current Cincinnati market is Realtor Dannel Shepard. Dannel, as always, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. As always, it's definitely a blessing and an honor to be here to talk to you and your Fox 19 viewers.
We appreciate it, giving us all the information we need to know. So first, let's talk about inventory. I know it's like the buzzword right now in this world. Where is it laying right now in the Cincinnati area?
Honestly, the Cincinnati area, it is great. So I was checking around in the MLS in the last 7 days. We've had over 700 new listings.
Wow.
Yes.
That's massive.
Now, I will say our MLS does cover multiple counties. So it's not just in the city of Cincinnati, but that does bring you happiness. It brings you some type of light to know, hey, I still have a chance to own a home.
Yeah.
But for sellers, make sure we put the prettiest picture and the nicest, feel.
Yeah, it's better for one group necessarily than it is for the other, right?
Listen, I've always told people, competition is good for the soul.
I love that. I'm stealing that phrase. Yeah.
Hey, take it.
I love it.
You gotta have competition because it keeps you honest. It makes you put your best foot forward.
Right.
And then make sure that you go and do what it takes. You can't just put a product out there and expect it to sell. There's other people out there that's like, hey, well, it's warmer. You're doing it. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, there's been also a lot of price reductions too. Right.
I was going to ask, with this increased kind of competition mindset in this world, who's really setting the price?
So I'm glad you asked that. So it's not me, the realtor. I give you the data. I give you the facts. Again, we go through the MLS, but it's the market.
Yeah.
The market is talking and sellers have to listen. You have to be willing to listen to the expert, listen to your realtor, listen to what the market and the reviews are saying, or just pay attention. Because I've said it over and over again when you have me on, it's not COVID. It's not 2 days, 3 days. Now there's some areas where it does happen.
Right,
but trifecta, location, condition, and price makes those things happen. However, the market is speaking and people are saying, hey, I like it, but if I can afford this, I can go here, or I can spend less and get this. So you want to pay attention to the data. You want to pay attention to, you do pay attention to your neighbors and how long they set and how quick. But again, you need to put out a great product as well.
And so for buyers right now with a little bit more inventory to work with when they're going out, what are you suggesting they really hyperfixate on, focus in on when they're looking for their dream home?
When I would say focus on the things you need to have. So if we're just talking about the house, what do you need?
Right.
Let's write down a list of your needs. Not the wants, you can kind of blur the lines, but what do you need? And I always tell my clients, I don't believe in being house poor. Owning a home is a way of creating legacy. It is a way of showing your net worth, right? What you can do, and it does give you some type of power, right? But if this is not going to be your forever home, it's still a dream. But if you still plan on buying future, just take your step. Bite off a little bit at a time and get used to owning a home. Get used to the sweat equity and build it and then sell it and then get better than what you thought you were going to get the first time. Because owning a home, there's a lot of hidden costs. There's a lot of hidden work. And you can call someone to fix it, but it's you who's doing it. It's no longer the landlord. So you want to focus on making sure, again, you don't want to go broke owning a home.
So true. Work smarter, not harder, right?
Yes.
I'm all about it. Dannel, thank you so much for all those insights. We so appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. Stick with us. We'll be right back.